in rougher state. Okay, rougher state. And it can appear, marfu can appear with one dhamma and dhammatain. Can you remember? It can be, marfu can be just one dhamma, and marfu could be also. So having single dhamma and double dhamma, both are marfu. And some of you might get confused sometime. Maruf. What is maruf? Can you remind me? Maruf.
Rafa.
No. Maruf.
Maruf is the one who is being described.
The subject.
No. Maruf. Maruf. The opposite of that is
maruf. Yeah, not
It is the
marfu.
known subject. The subject is known.
Okay, correct. So maruf is active,
Yeah.
active voice, and majhul is opposite, passive voice. You remember maruf, majhul.
Yes.
Majhul, and the related word is also naib file. I'm trying to really touch on this as a reminder for you. Okay, let's get back to the word al. It has got first letter is alif. This prefix letter is a helping device. Have a think about it. It's a helping device, alif, device, tool, letter, whatever, mainly to facilitate the pronunciation, sound. The letter alif doesn't have anything to do with the definition tool. Al makes definite article. It's a tool for definition. Alif doesn't have any role there. Alif is a helping device. This doesn't make the word definite. Most grammarians treat this alif as hamza of liaison, Hamzatul Wasl. This alif is Hamzatul Wasl, English name. You may remember, may not remember, it's okay. Hamza of liaison. If lam starts with an utterance and or sentence, it is pronounced as a hamza. Okay? Glottal stop resulting in al. Okay? So it is actually alif here. I've only prepared this lesson today, so I didn't have a chance to. Okay. If alif starts with an utterance or a sentence, it is pronounced as hamza. If alif starts in the beginning of a sentence, it will make a sound. That sound will be like a glottal sound, means like hamza. Like hamza, because alif normally doesn't have a sound, but if it starts at the beginning of the sentence, it will make a sound which is actually a glottal sound, and you know hamzatul qat is the glottal sound, a cut of sound, So if it is a beginning. Otherwise, alif will be neglected. So what happens with lam? I'll quickly go over this. I just wanted to share this just to touch on it. So it's important that you know a bit of it. So the letter lam, grammarians call this lam as the lam of definition or determination, which I started in the beginning. Al is a tool for definition, and it's called lamut tarif. It is important, okay? Adatut tarif. Okay. So it is this device which makes the word definite. So lam is the letter which makes that word al definite. This type of al is not a preposition. It is not a preposition. Normally lam has got a lot of activities, and one of the very common properties of lam is it becomes a preposition before an ism. It is the kind of lam that is also found in alladhi. That al is this al. Alladhi, as soon as you see alladhi, it is a definite noun. That lam is this lam. Alhamdulillah's al. In fact, it is the demonstrative letter lam. That is the point. In fact, it is a demonstrative letter. Okay, it is device that shows each person or thing being referred to. Resulting definite article is treated as one entity. Okay, the resulting definite article is treated as one entity and is always joined by following a word. Though it has become determinative, making the expression definite, it was originally denoting the direction demonstrative. Such characteristics still appears in the words like al-yawma, expressing today, having the accusative case mansub, al-yawma, as it is usually placed as an adverb of time, zarfu zaman. So, last remark on that, some scholars regard the alif as an integral part of the definite article. Can you see? We said lam is the one which makes it definite, but there are some opinion that alif is an integral part of the definite article. They suggest that it was originally, look at this, yeah? Look at this originally. This is coming from thousands of years before now. Some grammarian experts has made all this opinion and it is still in discussion, okay? So some said original word was al, can you see Hamza with alif? Alif with Hamza, that is Hamzatul Qat. So
Yeah.
some suggested that originally it was al with Hamza to make al with a pronounced Hamza, aliful Qat, similar to words such as bal, hal, ba makes a sound, ha makes a ha, ba, like consonants. So though early days, some experts also said originally it was al, then over time it was gradually weakened to just al without Hamza. This information I wanted to share with you. It doesn't change any grammar rules, nothing. It is the history, okay? That's one. The next question is, this is already covered in that lesson which we completed in last week, Hamzatul Qat and Hamzatul Wasl. And I'm just touching on few points. So al, first part of al is the Hamza of liaison, which is alif, is a tricky letter. You only hear it when it marks the beginning of a sentence or utterance. Makes some uttering, that's when it is used, only if it comes in the beginning. And when it must be pronounced as glottal stop. When you say glottal stop, this is typical cut, disconnected, that kind of sound. However, if there's anything before al, the alif is not pronounced. If there is anything else, wal, there are many. You remember, al becomes silent.
Yeah.
The Hamza is treated as if it wasn't there. Sign of connection, waslin, looks like a ribbon. You already came across with that. It is explained, Brother Muhammad must have explained this. Hamzatul Wasl, sometime you will see it, and sometime you will not see it. And sometimes just alif will be used for short vowel, short sound, a. And long vowels are, as you know, which are the wrong vowels? Long vowels?
Yeah.
What are the long vowels?
Yeah.
Say again, sister.
Yeah.
Alif,
Yeah,
wow,
and
and
alif, wow, and ya.
yeah.
Alif can also make long sounds as well. Okay, it indicates the fall of Hamza by pronunciation. The sign probably reflects the letter. Suad, the neck, might appear, might not appear. And it is okay. Now, Al-Kitabu, the book. Hazal-Kitabu, fine. Okay, remark, look at the remark. Purist grammarians never write the definite article as al with Hamzatul Kamariyun. Okay, now these are some idea about moon letter and sun letter, which you have gone through, as far as I know. So a little bit additional information on that. Okay, no, that's fine. That is no problem with that. And you have gone through this. You don't have to memorize what are the sun letters, moon letters, as long as you know how that works, how the sun letters work, how the moon letters work. Sun letters assimilate the lam in a definite article, which eventually results in doubling the sun letter. Moon letters give the pronunciation of lam in al as it is. You are already familiar with that. These are the letters, sun letters. Over a period of time, the more you read Quran, this will tell you what are the sun letters, what are the moon letters. Two examples, remember, ash-shamsu. Al plus shamsun, al plus shamsun, it will be shamsu at the end, and al will disappear, ash-shamsu. The other example, moon letter, is al-qamaru, al-qamaru. This is easy, and only remember this, everything will be okay. They're all consonant letters divided between these two groups. Okay, so that's done. This is mostly tasbih matter, but as long as most of us do know that, it will be very interesting, very useful. Do you know what dagger alif is? Dagger looks like a dagger.
Yeah, it's an alif that you stretch it longer.
Yeah, it sounds ah.
Yeah.
Just alif is ah, and dagger alif it will make double ah sound, longer. This is the long vowel. Okay, it is an ancient spelling of the letter alif when it functions as a long vowel ah. Even until today, some Arabic words are written in this old fashion, and one of them is the word lakin, which equals to lakin. Can you see?
Yeah.
Such alif is called dagger alif. Okay, do you have to use it all the time? No. This is terms. Okay, it's called dagger alif. These are the terms used in the past. Okay, it's like khanjar. Khanjar. In Bengali, there is a word called khinjir. So which means dagger. There's noise coming. Can somebody handle that? Okay. Handyman where is the sound coming from? Okay, let's keep an eye. Right. So, what about that? Dagger alif is a vowel sign, which means that in unvowel text, it is usually not written, with the unpleasant effect that Arabic students read a short vowel instead of a long ah. So, why it matters, there are some words, if it is not used properly, that will be actually wrong. Okay, so there are a few examples here. Lakin. So Allah, can you see Allahu?
Yeah.
If it is in many mushaf, you will see it is just a fatha. That is not correct. Some originality needs to be maintained. Ar-Rahmani. This dagar alif is essential, but you will see in many places, fatha is there. Lakin in the same way as I said earlier. So this is done. Qara alif, yeah, it's fine. But we need to just, now it is important that zalika is written typed like this because it's zalika, it's not zalika. Haza. That's where the importance of dagar alif comes. Okay, there's nothing new I'm sharing, but I thought all these little points I'll cover in this discussion, so we don't have to talk about this again, inshallah. So haza, zalika, in the same way we should be writing this way to do the correct pronunciation. Okay. There's quite a lot. I will be sharing this file for you to just skip. You don't have to understand or go through everything, but if you have time, go through once, then you will know this properly, inshallah. So, that's fine. Okay. So as I said in the beginning, just few little things I thought I would share with you, particularly there is another very important chapter we'll cover another day during this revision period, which is Zalika and Haza. Here Za, then Lam, Li, and Ka. There are some grammatical elements there, which if we know it would be useful because we are going into module 2. Before that, we will cover that, inshallah. So with that now, I would like to go to our next chapter. Brother Muhammad, are you okay to do this 56?
I'll give it a try. You can do it just if you want to.
Okay, this is also a very simple chapter.
Yeah.
Many of us already know how to pronunciate this in the Quranic verses. However, there are some short rules there, which we will quickly go through. So rule number 1.
Can you enlarge it? That's it.
Yes. And it is called iltiqa'us sakinain. Okay? Iltiqa'u, meeting. From likai, iltiqai. Iltiqa'us sakinain. Two sukun. Two sukun, sakinaini. Two sukun, meeting of two sukun. What happens? So the first rule is, if the last letter of the first word has a sukun, and al appears at the beginning of the next word, then a temporary kasra is added at the last letter of first word to connect with the next word. Ikra id-darsa. Ikra id-darsa. Now, ikra is an amr word, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. And it is supposed to be ikra, read. Now you are saying read ad-darsa. Ad-darsa, you can say ad-darsa means it's a maf'ul bihi, read what? Ad-darsa. So ikra plus ad-darsa, in a situation like this, if you see a kasra at the end of the first word and al comes, if it is al after that, the rule is you will, sorry, if it is a sukun, okay, if it is a
sukun on alif, yeah.
then you add the kasra before al. So sukun letter before al.
I know that iodine goes very well. Iodine exception with it. The iodine goes very well.
Can a co-host mute Jamila Bagish sister, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No worry. Okay, fine.
All right.
So we were saying the sukun on the last letter of the first word, and if you see al after that, because of al, the rule is you will add a temporary kasra. So in the same way, ikra id darsa, wafahamhu. And because al is not there, it's a different situation here. Okay, waf, this is Hamzatul Wasl, it's connected. So this is a different main. We are focusing on this rule first, rule number 1. Izhab alana. Izhab alana. Go now, order, izhab. But because of al coming after that, izhabil, temporary kasra. Everybody knows that. It is just to remind. Iftah in the same way. Iftah al-mizya'a. Iftah will have a kasra because of the al. So sukun, what are the sukun? Sukuns are on ha and then lam. Alif doesn't matter. Iftahil mizya'a wa wasma, same thing, same rule applies here. Wasma means isma, amor. It is made wasma with sukun on ain, and then al we have got, so it will be wasma'il akhbar. Okay. Akhbar. Okay. Khuz, normal. What is it? Khuz. Can somebody say? Aisha said it's amor. From which word?
Akhaza.
Akhaza. Mudariyu is?
You akhiz.
Is it you?
Akhiz, yeah.
Yeah. Akhaza.
Yakhizu.
Yakhizu.
Yakhizu, yeah.
If it is ya, then
Yeah goes.
it is akhaza yakhuzu. Khuzu. Okay? Yakhuzu. So ya gone, khuz.
Yeah.
Khuz. There's no problem with al, so you can say khuz hazi hil. Now here, hazi hil, it is normal, and that ha is not on sukun, already a kasra, so it's normal. That's fine. We will khuzil kuba. Can you see khuz? Then al kuba, khuzil kuba.
Yeah. Zal had a sukun.
Khuzil kitaba. Khuzil kitaba. That's fine. Same rule. We have got it. Khuz sukun, then al. Manil. Oh, this is slightly different. Man. No, it's not different.
Yeah, it was man. It was man.
Man sukun. Yeah. Then kasra came to join with al. Yeah. Manil fata.
Yeah, manil fata.
Okay, these are all temporary kasra for the pronunciation purpose. So it is a kind of rule that if you have a sukun on the last letter of the first word and then al comes, then you will add a kasra with al. Okay, that's fine. There may be some overlapping example. Again, ignore that. So mim coming before al, and in a situation like this, it will be mu as a rule. Mul pronunciation will be there. For example, fahimtum plus ad-darsa. Fahimtum, you understood ad-darsa. Fahimtum. So al came, the rule we studied before, that says if there is a sukun, then it will take a kasra for the al in the next word. But if it is mim, then it will be dhamma. Fahimtumul darsa. Akaltumul, can you see? Akaltumul mauza. Dakhaltumul masjida. Dakhaltumul. So mim coming before al, mim will take dhamma. Rule. Okay, it is for temporary connection, for the easiness of pronunciation. Ikra, next one, 12, I think. Ikra idarsa. Oh, what happened?
It's the same one as top, but I think he's explaining waw and fa. That's fine.
Rule 3, yeah, waw and
rule
fa.
3. It's explaining.
Every word, it drops the haraka, first letter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's just look at the example. Ikra idarsa wafhamhu. So we are mainly focusing waw or fa coming before a word, what happens? Hazatul Wasl is read when a sentence starts with it. Yes, and Hazatul Wasl is represented with a small sword, the silent when it exactly it's something everybody understands that.
That Hamzatul Wasl, Dr. Mahmood, is
yes.
the example of 19. فَغْفِرْ لَنَا ذُنُوبَنَا. The top ones is the letter coming waw or fa before it. It drops the haraka.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it is something very common. Everybody is familiar with that. Rule 4. Again, little importance here. This is slightly different. Fi came. Jalastum fil fasli. It will follow the vowel sound on the mabni word. So whatever sound is on this will be followed. Ilal, can you see ila? This ya is carrying a sound and it will continue here. Ilal mudiri. Fil, because of fi kasra, the sound coming out of this e sound and it will continue. So there is no special rule here. I put it together just to remind. I mean, these are common. Everybody's doing it properly. Just in a first one and the second one, I thought it is important to know that when the sukun appears on the last letter of the first word, then it will be kasra, temporary connecting with al. And if it is mim with sukun and al comes, it will be dhamma ending on mim. Others are very straightforward. Is that okay? So this chapter, as I said, there's nothing much on it. I don't think there is any MCQ on that either, possibly. There may be some. Okay, any question on that? If not, we will move to the next lesson. Let's move forward now, inshallah. Okay, this is important and pay attention because the stronger you are, you will be very good in really explaining this when it comes, okay? Harful ataf. The word ataf means connecting, conjunction. Harful ataf. Now, how many harful ataf are there? There are quite a lot. Some we are very familiar with, some we will learn today, inshallah. Okay, harful ataf are conjunctions used to connect words, phrases, clauses, sentences. Are we familiar with all these terms? Words, you know, sentences, you know, phrases, what is phrases? What are phrases? Yes.
Group of words which may not like sentence, they may convey a meaning which is not very complete.
Right. And what's the Arabic name of that?
Murakkab.
Murakkab. Okay. That's good. And what is clauses? What is a clause? Again, it's a group of words, but within the clause there may be sentences, definitely. For example, relative pronoun is Allazi. You remember? Allazi is a relative pronoun, and with the relative pronoun, there is a relative clause. And what is that? Allazi is an ismul mawsul, right? And what is the relative clause called in Arabic? Ismul mawsul, then silatul mawsul. You remember? Ismul mawsul, silatul mawsul. English name is relative clause. And within the silatul mawsul, there can be full sentence. So word, phrase, clause, sentence. Can we just go over this again once more? Phrase and clause. Could somebody explain this for the benefit of others? Phrase, murakkab, clause, sila. Okay? What's the difference between phrase and sentence? Yeah, please come forward.
Sentence conveys a full meaning. Phrase
Yes.
doesn't convey full meaning.
Very good. And clause and sentence?
There can be many clauses in a sentence.
Yeah. Involving making?
Making like,
It can be on the sila. There can be jumlatul fi'liya. There may be jumlatul ismiya. There may be shibu jumla, jar majrur, zarf majrur, all these. So clauses and sentence. Sentence is a complete sentence. All the element mubtada, khabar, muta'alliq bil khabar, etc. will be there. Jumlatul fi'liya, fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul, etc. Complete sentence. No problem with that. Clauses are itself not individual sentence. It's a combination of number of things, and it will only be part of, related to a sentence. An ideal example, please remember, ismul mawsul, silatul mawsul. Is it okay, everyone? For some, it could be a little strange. Module 2, you will learn more about it, inshallah. Okay? So clause, try to remember, silatul mawsul and ismul mawsul. It is linked with ismul mawsul. So ismul mawsul, silatul mawsul. Remember about the clause. Okay, that's fine. It's done in Arabic grammar. The conjunction often form a part of connecting phrase, murakkabu ma'atuf. Okay. Now we are going to the terminologies now. Please pay attention. Okay. Yes. Yes, brother Muhammad. It is a modified lesson. Okay, that was very short, and we have added this information. That's why I'm going through this.
That's fine. You can share later on.
Inshallah, yeah.
Inshallah. Okay.
So, as I said, pay attention as much as you can. It is very important, and we need to be very good in this. So, we are going through this, with complete details, inshallah. Murakkab ma'atuf. Murakkab is a phrase. Ma'atuf. So look at an example. Wow. Okay. Abi. Abun is father. Abi is my father.
My father, yeah.
Everybody understands that?
Yeah.
Abi, my father. Wa ummi.
My mother.
My mother. This wow. This is called harfe ataf.
Yeah.
Harful ataf, huruful ataf, harf ataf, harfun atfun, whatever you say, it's all correct. Main thing is you have to remember this is called harful ataf. Wow is called what? Everyone should utter this, please.
Harful ataf.
Okay. What it is doing, it's connecting two things.
Yeah, two subjects.
One part will be before it, one part will be after it. The one before it, the one after it, the names are important for you to know. It was not on our last lesson. This part we have to cover in module 1, and it is easy, simple. Pay attention. Wow is the harf ataf. And what does it connect? It connects the ma'tuf. What is it? Ma'tuf. Ma'tuf. Okay, so this is ma'tuf. Wow, harf ataf connects ma'tuf with ma'tuf ala. This is connected
Matuf ala.
to ma'tuf ala. Ma'tuf ala. Ala. Okay, ala. To. This is connected to ma'tuf ala. So what is this called?
Matuf.
Ma'tuf. And what is this called?
Matuf ala.
Good. So this and this together, they are called murakkabe ma'tuf. Murakkab, phrase, 2 words. It's not completing any sentence, only saying this and that.
Yeah.
You're very important, the terms, please. Today, you will be learning this term mainly. There are 2 components being connected by harful ataf, whatever you say. And the one it is connecting, that's called, yeah?
Matuf ala.
No, you are wrong.
No,
The
harf
word
ataf.
harf ataf is connecting, that word is called ma'tuf.
Matuf, yeah. And the one
And the word is connected to
is matuf ala.
Okay, now make sure, because you'll be using this all the time. So, Sister Humaira, if you start, please, just introduce the term ma'tuf and ma'tuf ala, along with harf ataf, please.
Waw is considered as one of the hurufe ataf, and it joins 2 words. The word which follows harf ataf, ummi, for here in this example, is called matuf, and the word abi is called matuf ala.
Okay.
So waw connects matuf with matuf ala.
Good. Just one more. Sister Selina, Sister Savita, if you could repeat, one of you, please. Just once more. Just introduce the 3 terms to us in this sentence, please.
So there's Assalamu alaikum, there's waw, which is the haruf ataf, and it's a connector, and it's the word that's before the waw, it's called matuf ala, and then the word that comes after it, which is it's connecting, being connected to, is matuf.
Good, very good. For the easiness, we should be saying first, this is harful atuf. Harful atuf is connecting ma'tuf to ma'tuf ala. We talk about this first because this is the primary element here. This is being connected to that. Now, Sister Selina, what do you see in common here between this ma'tuf, harful ataf, and ma'tuf ala? What do you see in common here by looking at this? Abi wa ummi. What do you see common here? Tell me, there is some. Do you see gender common here? Gender common here, properties of ism. Do you see gender common here? Abi and ummi? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
No. One is father, one is mother, one is man, one is female. Do you see number common here?
Yes.
Incidentally, but they may not match in the number. Do you see singular, plural? You can see here, but you will not see generally. But one thing will always happen, will match, and what is that?
Irab.
Irab. That's Murakkab Ma'tuf's feature we have to remember. And this is important to remember. This Irab property has to match, will match. just because of the power of waw, harful ataf. As soon as it connects ma'tuf to ma'tuf ala, they have to match. Which one they will match, sister? Is it ma'tuf they will match? Ma'tuf ala will match ma'tuf, or ma'tuf will match ma'tuf ala? Common sense.
Ma'tuf ala. It has to match ma'tuf ala. Ma'tuf has.
Yeah. So because it came, ma'tuf came after ma'tuf ala, so that's the principle here. So i'rab has to match. This is everything about this murakkab ma'tuf. So we have gone through one example, then we'll go through others as well. Now, when you say a sentence like this, okay, let me just ask somebody. Brother Rashid, do you want to try reading this?
Which one was that?
This one, for example. Astayqizu
thumma usalli.
It means I wake up.
And
Astayqizu, then I pray.
Yes.
Is there any ataf element here? Which one is it? Which one is connecting what?
Thumma asallu.
Mhm.
Asalli.
Mhm.
Thumma usalli.
Mhm.
Then I pray.
Which one is the harf atuf here?
Usalli.
Can put it,
Summa.
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 Then,
Summa.
yeah,
Yes.
Summa. I wake up and
wake up, yeah.
then pray.
I pray.
Okay. Sister Fazana,
Oh,
Yes.
can you find out the harful ataf in this sentence? Please try.
أرجع من المدرسة فأغتسل. أريد الرجيء.
I return from
فأغتسل.
Yes.
Yes.
It will be small word and you have to look at the meaning. I return from madrasa and then take a bath. So in this case,
Yes.
this is ma'tuf and the rest is for easiness is
معطوف على.
okay.
معطوف على.
So minal madrasa, minal
Madrasati
There is a spelling error.
Typo error here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. So main thing is we have seen a harful atf here. Okay. And then next one, aw. Can you see?
Yeah.
Ya Hamidun, Hamid came. Aw Khalidu. Hamid has come or Khalid. This is just connecting. Okay. Qarata, this is harful istifham. Qarata, have you read? Or katabta, or you have written. Have you read or written? So this is harful atf.
Yes.
Bal, this kind of short, commonly two-letter word, they're harf, and very likely, or most of the harf are small anyway. So bal, can you see the meaning? I didn't go. Ma dhahabtu, I didn't go. Bal khalidun. Okay. Most commonly used harful atf are which ones?
Wow and fa.
Wow and fa.
Wow and fa, yes.
Okay. Bal. Sorry.
Sister Humaira's got hands up.
Yes, sister.
Ustad, for the second and third example following Summa, those Arabs don't match over there.
It does match because with the weak verb, there's slightly different rule. So we will not see that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is always with the ending. This is slightly different rule. So let's not look into this now.
Okay.
That's okay. And you can see most of the others. Hamidun, Khalidun, Qarata, Qatabata, like that. Okay. Ma dhahabta bal Khalidun. Now, this is obviously fail, and this is ism. It will not match. But dhahabtu, as you know, itself is in default marfu form. Okay, so in that way, it's okay. Marfu and marfu.
Yeah.
Yes.
This la, which is not. Is this also harf atf?
Yeah. Look at this sentence. Zaid has come, but not Muhammad. This but, this la, is actually connecting the first segment and the second segment. Yes, it is. It is. In module 2, you will see more recognition la as harful ataf. And it doesn't matter. We will not be really spending much time on it. It is just for you to know that these are also harf. Illa, you know, except, but.
Yeah.
But look at the meaning. Something was there before illa, okay? So we haven't got the matu for Allah here. Illa qawla Ibrahima li abihi.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is something was there. Then illa is the connector, conjunction, and then it continued. But illa will play other important role here, and at that time, this conjunction element will never come.
So would it be right to say that we learn 3 types of la, and there is a 4th type which is also known as but not?
Illa, you mean?
La mean.
Oh, la.
Yeah.
La means not. Yes, it's a very commonly before present tense mudari la comes to mean no. Okay.
Okay.
La yazhabu. La yazhabu, he will not go. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is common. It is common.
Okay.
Okay, so main point is, in our previous lesson, it was, I think, waw and fa covered.
Yes.
But all these have very regular activity as ataf conjunction as well. Okay. We don't need to be a big expert on it. This is just an idea that, yes, these are also connected apart from other important functions they are doing. Okay, let's look at the next page. Look at this. More example from the Quran. Can somebody read it one by one? Brother Fazlu, are you in a position to read the first one and show us which one is the Harful Ataf here?
I'm in a bit of a noisy environment to start, so rather not.
Okay, rather not. That's fine. Sister Humera. Mr. Humera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Inna Allaha wa malaikatuhu yusalluna ala nabi'i. So here, waw is hurfe ataf, and Allah, who is matufala, and malaikatuhu is matuf, and Allah gets an fatade because of inna. It's ism of inna. Otherwise, it is in marfu state.
Yes, we can see Irab matching here because inna Allaha, it is in mansub form, malaikata. Malaikatun has changed to malaikata to match Allah. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
And malaikatun has first become malaikat.
Yeah, malaikatun, we can
malaikatu, because tanwin, it's a mudaf ilayhi here, malaikatu. Okay, so that's why it is malaikatahu. Tanwin gone as well. That the rest is fine. Someone next is Nurjahan Khan. Could you just say, is there a matuf And is there a ma'tufu ala? Can we see here? If you can, I know you'll be texting in the chat.
Yes, she says fa.
Fa. So it can start a sentence as well. Okay. It may not be just fa and wow, very important. There are other rules as well. Wow will also become wow will halia, but later. But fa could be also used in this context as a beginner of the sentence, and it has got a different name. Does anyone know that name? If it starts a new sentence, not connect without any connection.
Presumption. Presumption.
Presumption means new start. This is also another use. Okay, now in the same way, Sister Roshonara, are you there? Can you talk?
Ustad.
If you could find out the harful ataf in this sentence, this one.
Okay. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُمْ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. So wow, woman, wow is one, and then here you pointed out فَإِنَّهُ. So fa is harf ataf, and hu is matuf alayh. So this wow is the beginning one, Ustad. Woman. Is this not?
No, it will be the whole sentence. Okay. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُمْ مِنْكُمْ. The whole thing is being connected by fa with innahu minkum. Okay. Yeah. And all this what we have discussed about ma'tuf ala, they will 95% apply for the use of wow. You will not find similar connection dividing them the way we did it with wow on others. So this lesson is to introduce the all different particles harf which may play the role of a conjunction, and wow will be the main one where it will matter so much, and you need to know that it will have two elements, ma'tuf, ma'tuf ala, and i'rab will match. In many places, this will not be an issue. So ma'tuf, ma'tuf ala, this is primarily what you have to remember. Okay? You will know more, you know, why summa is at the beginning and it's still a conjunction, because there may be some other elements before it. Or sometimes these harful atf may actually start a new sentence, so without connecting anything. Okay? So don't worry. I'm giving some additional information for this module. You will just remember the main points today. This chapter was just half a page before. So we thought we'll just add some more information because we will not have another chance to introduce these things. So it will help when we read Quranic verses and explain different grammar. You will see all this there. No worry.
So you know the second one and the third one.
Yeah.
Are you just showing the harful ataf and the matuf? And the matuf ala isn't shown here.
This page you're talking about, matuf ala will mainly apply on words using harful ataf as a connector.
So the second one and third one, there is no matuf ala.
Exactly. You're talking about this fa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there is nothing there. Matuf ala will be only 95%, as I said, with wow. You understood that matuf ala, and wow, and i'rab matching. You understood that rule?
Yes.
95% plus, it will apply on only wow related. But we brought all these, they are also connected. That's why. It will not carry all the properties as we have seen in harf ataf wow. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep to that. Don't worry, because it is so easy, so common. It will come, and you will not have any issue following all these different type of harful ataf. Okay, inshallah. Lakinna, can you see lakinna? It's a but. But what is a connector, isn't it?
Yeah.
Connector. Bal, rather. You said something, then you say rather, I will not go. It's connector. Okay.
So there might be a word before that. Like
Yeah. Fa imma, amma, they're also connector. Also connector. Imma, amma.
Is bal and bala same, or they are different words?
No.
Which one
Bala
said?
is
Bala, bala, no, bala means yes, that's a different.
Yeah.
That's an ism.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Words where waw, fa, or thumma precedes, then hamza becomes silent. This is a slight. Can you see? Thummastarahu. Thummastarahu. Thumma plus istarahu. Just 1 second. Yeah. Thummastarahu. So what it is, the Hamzatul Wasl will become silent, which you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Thummastama'a. Thummastama'a. Thumma came. Istama'a has become thummastama'a. Again, same thing. Wasta'inu. Wasta'inu. Ista'ana. Wasta. Same Hamzatul Wasl becoming silent.
Yeah.
Wastaghfirillaha. Wastaghfir, you ask for forgiveness to Allah. Istaghfara, yastaghfiru, istaghfir, amr. And that two sukun meeting together came, that's why kasra.
Yeah.
Wastami' yawma. That was, this is the main point, okay? Was. This has become silent,
yeah.
And it continued. Wazkur rabbaka idha nasita. When you forget, remember your Lord. Wazkur.
Yeah,
okay,
remember.
Summa stawa. Fasbir. Okay, this alif. Isbir, fasbir. Okay, done. Fazkuruni azkurkum. Faz, can you see? In Hamzatul Wasl. That's one. Fazhab. Ila fir'auna. Okay? Faz, that Hamzatul Wasl becomes silent.
Yeah.
So, what is the takeaway from it? Can somebody tell me why I made it longer? And what is the key point here you can't forget? With that, we will finish the lesson, inshallah. Okay? Tell me.
Sister
The
Jamila?
key takeaway is going back to this. Okay, someone, Brother Muhammad, you want to summarize?
Sister Jamila will explain, inshallah.
Yes, please. Okay. Sister Jamila?
So we are talking about Murakabe Ma'tuf. So all the connecting phrases, so all the harf that can connect to different parts of a sentence. So that is what this lesson was about. And so if waw is the most common harful ataf, so then the word that follows it is known as ma'tuf, and the word that is before it is called the maftuf ala, and then the
matching element,
the whole sentence,
and then the ma'tuf alayhi. Ma'tuf ala is the same as ma'tuf alayhi.
Yeah, same thing. It is short version.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And the matching importance. What was?
And then with waw, they will be matching in the i'rab, but it's not necessary that they match in the number or gender or the status, like definite or indefinite. So.
And what do you call the whole sentence?
And
I'm
this
sorry.
will apply to this rule. Matuf ala will apply to one special harf, and that is
wow.
wow.
And it
Ba.
doesn't have to, fa or bal or
all the other, they are
all
also
those don't have to.
connector, and with very flexible rules, almost no rules. Okay, but you will see this important that these words, by meaning you will see they are connecting. Okay, but they may not match all this Arab, and all these other things may not be applicable at all. That's all in this chapter. Okay, inshallah, I will be sharing that with you maybe tomorrow. Monday we will have a detailed final module 1, just to complete this full 60 lesson, inshallah. Sure. And we'll discuss about, we'll probably mention a few names who would like to have a quick word maybe for the next progression to the next level. And also from then onward, we will be doing revision, and it will be again come back with your any issue from lesson 1 to 60. Maybe I would say first 10 lessons. I know many of you are very okay with that, but it is your opportunity. Come back 10, 20, I would say 20, up to 20. On Monday, we'll be taking your questions on any of the lessons from 1 to 20 so that we can help you. Okay. Our revision class on Saturday, alhamdulillah, I think we helped quite a lot of students. So now it's open to everybody Monday, inshallah. Please come back. And we have a fantastic plan from after Monday onward until the end of August, including some. Is Brother Sadiq here? No.
No, he hasn't come.
We're including some vocabulary learning plan. We will bring some very intensive exercise, a number of other interesting and useful things. Okay. With that, for now, I will hand over to Brother Mohammed.
I wanted to say something, Ustad. I was just reflecting on the Arab in all of the Arabic language, just sitting and thinking about it, and thinking when the fatha and why the kasra, and only 2 reasons, and then how to make the language simpler, which Arab will go where, and the dhamma for the the ma'rifa, and for the subject, and then most of them will just be the nasab state. And I was just trying to rationalize all this to myself, and then alhamdulillah, your first part of the lecture was just concerning all of that, so it was very coincidental.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting.
That answers your questions.
A lot of my questions, and yes.
Okay. Questions are the answers. Yeah. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Sister, brother, everyone, looking forward to really move forward. Okay, inshallah. So Monday, we're meeting on Monday, Brother Mohammed.
Yeah, inshallah.
Monday, hopefully our final session for module 1.
Module 1 will formally finish, then we continue the revision for the rest of the period, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Brother Mohammed, you finish it off.
Okay, so we'll finish it off here, inshallah. So all of you, inshallah, remember us in your dua, and what we've learned, we'll put it in practice, inshallah, and do your homework. And like Dr. Mahmoud says, that Monday is probably the last day for all 60 lesson. So if you have any question or anything, it's your time to ask on Monday, inshallah. Okay, so I'll take a leave now, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanallah bihamdi subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
Brother